Hey you guys, I am back with yet another video. But I've been thinking about some things and I wanted to talk about something. And it's nothing crazy that I'm talking about because I've, you know, getting older, and when you really start to know yourself and you start thinking, deeper into certain things, you know, you think about certain things, and I'm always thinking about, why things are the way they are, and why certain things happen in my life, and why certain things didn't turn out right in my life. This eyelash looks crazy, but um, I wanted to talk about something, and we've all heard this phrase that a man is only going to do right by a woman he really wants. And when talking about this topic, because in my younger years, I found myself, and I noticed other women, used to chase men, and they used to always wonder why some of these men would do them dirty, would cheat on them, lie to them, treat them like shit, and they would go deal with other women, and they would, give them the utmost respect, take them shopping, give them money, provide, housing for them, give them a comfortable home to live in, marry them, have kids, like a cute, perfect family, because when they deal with certain type of men and they realize they can't change him, and he moves on to another woman, and they see that he changed for that woman, you know, it's because you weren't the woman that he wanted. You know what I'm saying? And I was reading this article one time, because I used to like go on Google and stuff like that and be like, oh, how to keep a man and why men do the things that they do. And I came across this article, and I don't think I could find it again, because there's so many of them on the internet. But this happened a couple of years ago. I came across this article, and it said that men have three different categories that they put the women in that they date. And one of the categories was the pretend to be. I think one of the categories was called the the damn, what's the word for it? It was something like, the fake wifey material, or the pretend wife material. And it basically was when a man dates is dealing with a certain woman, you know, she's good enough to be his girlfriend, but she's not good enough to be his wife. She's basically like a training, girlfriend, if you get the gist of what I'm saying. But, a lot of women are really mad at themselves, because because I'm a woman. I understand these things. A lot of women are mad at themselves because they couldn't keep certain men around, the men that they was attracted to, the men that they wanted. And what causes them to be bitter and upset is the fact that he got with another woman and treated her better and gave her respect and basically gave her a good life, but she couldn't get those things out of him because she just wasn't good enough. But it's not that she wasn't good enough. It was just the fact that, you wasn't the woman that he wanted. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes down to, I used to get upset because, some guys wouldn't text me back, or I'm like, damn, why he didn't text me back, or why he didn't ask me out on a date, or why he didn't do this for me. But now that I think about it, because I'm like, you can't really, change a man, if you're not the woman that he wants. You know what I'm saying? So now when I'm dealing with men, I try to, I pay attention to their actions and how they say things. Not exactly what they say, but how they say them. And I watch, how they treat me and how they treat other people, and the things that they decide to do for me. Because if a man really wants you, he wants you to be in his life. Trust me, you're gonna be a priority. You're gonna see him, change plans just so he can be with you. You're gonna see him, dish out some money because he really wants to impress you. So if you're not getting those things from the man that you're talking to or the man that you're dealing with, then you need to leave him alone. You might not want to, and I don't care how good the sex is or whatever, but a lot of things that we don't want to do, we want to hold on to certain things that we don't need to hold on to. So when you're dealing with a man like that, you need to let him go. You know what I'm saying? You have to be able to like learn like a pattern, learn patterns when it comes down to men's behavior. Because you know I rather be single and just deal with myself than to waste time and be in a unhappy relationship, knowing that it's not going nowhere, knowing that this man is never going to change, and he doesn't respect me. He obviously doesn't love me. So that's one of the things that I've have found out about men throughout the years. It takes time, but as you get older, you start paying attention to certain things, and you won't grow into an angry person or angry woman if you stop allowing yourself to be used by men for their own purposes. And we all know that men are visual creatures, and they change at the drop of a dime. They easily just change on you. They could easily just break up with you or divorce you and want to get with another woman. So when it comes down to like your health and your body and the way that you look, you have to do those things for yourself. You have to tell yourself that I want to get dressed up for me. I want to look good for me. You can't do it for a man because you'll never really be happy, even though we know that's what they want. But when you truly love yourself, you truly care about yourself, you come first, and you come first before anything, before any man. And if he is not on his duty, he's not doing the things to make you feel like you're important, then you don't need to deal with him. But that's it. I had something else that I wanted to speak on, but my mind is really cluttered right now. So I will get back at you guys.